Something tell me that you were rebelling.
Get into a place of uncertainty. First of all, I'm learning this site, so get with me. First question. Can y'all hear me? I'm at work looking crazy. It took a few minutes for me to get on here because we had customers in here. But the last customer and me had a good conversation or whatever. And I said, this would be the best time to just bring it on to the platform, right? Hopefully, don't no customers come in here while I'm at work on this Monday, because Mondays is not supposed to be really easy. but I don't know what's going on. A little fun come out house wants to come in and spend money. And who am I to complain about being happy in my black owned business with customers that want to spend money? I just don't see the problem in it. So yeah, that's what we on here for. So let's talk. Now, can y'all hear me? Oh, see, I don't know. I'm learning this StreamYard thing. I have somebody helping me, but they be so busy. But I'm just gonna move and groove. That's all we can do. Let me see. Is this bitch working? Okay, let me see. Camera, audio. Yes, audio's working. Hey, question. Can you hear me? Can someone just type something in? And as we do this, I'm going to talk about what I just read from StreamYard. So StreamYard just told me a minute ago, and this is for anyone that is wanting to possibly start their own podcast and want to use StreamYard as as your connection. StreamYard said, baby, if you don't have an account that's been active for over, I think, 60 days, you can't use StreamYard with Facebook. If you don't have over 100 followers, you cannot stream using StreamYard on Facebook. And it was some other stuff, but that didn't apply to me. So y'all need to, before you spend your money, get into it, build up those little things that they're requesting so that you can move and groove like you need to. So I'm waiting. I see these people on here, and I don't know if they're on Facebook or if they're on YouTube, because YouTube, I'm not connected in to see what's going on. So I don't know if that's you guys or if it's Facebook. But I need someone to peacefully just give me a hey bitch or hello or something so that I can get started. Can someone type good afternoon, happy Monday, hey bitch? We speak to each other like that. I need to know that you can hear me. Can y'all hear the words that are coming out of my mouth as I enjoy this Herbalife Frappuccino? FB. Okay. Good morning on Facebook. Okay. Hey, Miss Howard. Okay, so let's talk. So this is what just happened a few minutes ago, and it's the funniest thing. See, a lot of times y'all think that I just be going out here and starting deep conversations with people. No, people come to me. They love me. They trust me, and I love them for that. Right? How you doing, my sweet apple juice? So a minute ago, I just got through speaking to a guy that, I mean, he's a regular customer. He comes in all the time. And me being me, I just asked him how was his Father's Day. Now, I know he's not a father, but I do know that he has a father, whether the father's been in his life or whether he's been adopted and got a play father, or what, I know he has a father of some sorts. I mean, hopefully. Not everybody, but, a lot of people do have a daddy. And so we were sitting here and he instantly went into a place of uncertainty and anger. Those are the words I want to use for this. And I'm gonna tell you what happened. So I asked him how was Father's Day, and he said, girl, I did not talk to my daddy at all. I said, what's wrong? That's where I be that's where shit starts at right there. Because I really genuinely care. I'm like, what's happening, friend? Baby, he went on to tell me, he said, his daddy doesn't accept that he's gay. Now, can I give y'all a little bit of tea real quick? That boy been coming in here for 3 years. I didn't know he was gay. Did not know. I mean, he's not twirling. He's not popping and dropping doing the splits. Eyebrows aren't arched. You know, he ain't putting on no Daisy Dukes and twirling. There wasn't not one gay flag on him, or was he walking with a gay keychain? I, and I don't judge people, so it's just like I was a little baffled. I was just like, oh. But I didn't act like shocked when he said it because I was just like, I don't put nothing past nobody. And I think everybody's gay or bisexual in some form or fashion. I think they even want to do it or thought about doing it or did it when they were younger and didn't want to tell nobody, or they feel like it, messing with their manhood. I just feel like And I'll say this and continue on this, what me and him just spoke of. I personally believe that sex is just sex. I believe it's just who turns you on at the time that you want to get it on. And I think once you get into that position with that person that you're having sex with, at that point you start having feelings and stuff when you do it multiple times to where you might want to then start battling if you want to be in a relationship with them or if you just want them to be a stinky link, a sinky link, or whatever the links are. That's what I feel because I have seen some, in my opinion, not attractive men and women, baby daddies and girlfriends be fine. Do you hear me? Gorgeous. And I don't look at him like, oh my God, I can't believe you got that. But I'm looking like, oh, okay. Ever since I've seen stuff like that growing up, I'm like, you people be trying to say, oh, my boyfriend won't mess around, or my girlfriend won't mess around with the same sex, or they only date dark skinned dudes, or they date white. Bitch, you would think your baby daddy ain't gonna fuck a white girl, but we know there are plenty of white girls that got kids by black men that are gorgeous. We also know there's a lot of white girls that got kids by men that is broke down and tacky. We also know there's a lot of fine black men that got kids by baby mamas that are white that look real park of a trailer. But I'm just saying that's what we know. So to sit up here and just believe that your man or your girlfriend or your wife or your daddy, cousin, uncle, auntie, brother would never mess around with the same sex after seeing what they possibly have dealt with in the past, I just don't. I don't put it past it. I believe if you are around at the time that that person wants some throat and nobody will find out about it, you they'll let you suck their dick. I believe if there's an ugly girl in y'all's mind, because I don't think nobody's ugly, that has some good twat, but got roaches in her house. I believe if her twat is open at the time that that boy is wanting to stick, he's going over there to grab that. And he's going to walk out. He's going to have his mask on. He's going to have his dark hat on. He's definitely going to be hidden. But she can get that good dick from that boy. I just believe that if you are around when the person wants to do something and they've been curious or they've been looking at you anyway, they're going to get you and be okay with it. They just don't want nobody to know because y'all know that boy Shamar that's in Atlanta that be screwing it, that out the one who I forgot what his disorder is where his body is like kind of curved. Baby, Shamar be having all the boys. Smart boys, slow boys, ugly boys, cute boys. I ain't seen none with no money, but the bitch gets them. That child been having all the boys. And that bitch that had them with a wig on, with lashes on, with nothing on, with teeth yellow, missing teeth. That bitch has got the boys. And that just shows me, oh, what you're saying is true. The boys will do anything. It's just all on who they want to do something with. Come on, Toya. You know I ain't gonna tell no lie. That's what because Shamar's getting them. There's another girl that is well, I don't know if she's trans or not, named because somebody sent me a message. I watched one of her videos, but it's too much for me to, I can't do a whole bunch of fooling. I think it's Jalen or Jolena or something. Baby, when I tell you she is HIV positive, and this bitch be in the airport sucking dicks in the bathroom. I forgot that bitch name. She puts her wig on, baby, and she does not care, and the boys don't either, honey. And she be having to move into her house and everything. Five niggas. Five. She got into it with one boy on the live one day, and she was like, "Well, you fucking me raw, so you could get what I got too." And he was like, "Nah, I ain't got nothing. I done been tested." I'm just like, not you having an argument with the boy, the straight boy, allegedly on the damn YouTube. He's like, "Get me off that motherfucking camera before I do this, and this bitch is private." That bitch said, "You gonna be on this motherfucking camera." Okay, you gonna be on this motherfucking camera, girl. I got to fight you, and then had sex later because she had went live and recorded, and you heard him. Sucking dick, baby. I was like, girl, the boys don't care. I don't know where y'all been raised at. Then there's we have someone here in Nashville. I don't know if she's here or not. Named Red Hot. If you've ever seen my video where I interviewed her, you know Red Hot has a unique history, and I have called Red Hot the number one prostitute in Nashville, and that bitch took that name and run with it. Red Hot pulls the niggas. Y'all can say that bitch is ugly. Y'all can say that bitch, I'm just going by what people have said. That bitch uses bleach to take baths with. Y'all can say the bitch's teeth is messed up. Y'all can say the bitch has roaches in the background. Y'all be tearing Red Hot up. But let me tell you what I know Red Hot has. Paying customers. And the girl says she sucked dick and fuck for $20 and $40. So let me tell you something. You might not think your man is gonna be messing with Red Hot, but Red Hot has receipts, and that's all I'm gonna tell you. So my suggestion is, when y'all be trying to fight and believe everything these boys say, bitch, hush. Don't do that, because when it comes out and you looking a fool, then you're gonna be mad at yourself. And I don't put no man above God. And God even had some questions, and he's not here for us to question. Because he did have long, silky hair. No, it was like wool. He was gorgeous, and he was around all the boys. I don't know, but I'm not here to get on that. I'm just telling you, you can't put nothing past these niggas. That's all I'm saying. So y'all can, and I don't want no dude to inbox me talking about some why you say that. I'm saying this because this is proven research. I ain't talking about nothing that I ain't researched. This is not about me. This is about the customers and the different people that come onto my platform, because we're trying to do great things, right? That's all I'm saying. So this particular person that just left up out of here was telling me about how his daddy doesn't accept him because he's gay. I said, well, that's a good conversation. I said, well, did you at least wish him happy Father's Day? He said, girl, I am not wishing him happy Father's Day because he doesn't accept me. He doesn't accept my boyfriend. And see, I was wondering why he didn't accept his boyfriend. So I kind of want to reach out to his dad and see if he'll let me interview him, because we learn off of each other. Like, his story could be something that helps other people. And I was like, well, you know me, I'm just throwing it out there because I've known this boy now for 4 years since I've had this store, right? And I never knew he was gay. I'm telling y'all, so y'all be trying to put everybody in the squirrel. He doesn't have lip gloss on. This bitch don't wear Daisy Dukes. He had a fade, got a little muscle. You can tell that he is a retired thug. I'm gonna say that. But baby, that boy told me that his boyfriend is white. So I said, well, maybe your daddy's upset because you got a white man as a boyfriend. Because a lot of blacks, baby, it's like you got to choose. You going to be gay, then be gay. But if you gay and got a white man, bitch, what? Because that's what the girls do. The black girls, they be like, why you want to sit up and have babies with a white girl and this and that? But if you tell her that you gay, she gonna be mad at you for being gay. It's like you really can't win. It's just it's up in the air with it. But I thought that may have been a thing. I say, maybe your daddy is just toe up because he has a son that's gay, openly gay. And mind you, he don't even look. I don't know what the true definition of gay is, because in my day, because I was born in the late '80s, a sissy and a punk, you could just clock them. You just could. There'd be gloss on the lips, and they had a meme, okay, and it was girl this and remember two men and what is it, in living color, two snaps in a circle, and it was just a lot. But then in the late '90s, they started looking like Tupac and Biggie. And by the time when we got out of school in 2000, um, they were they had Timberlands on. They had Timberlands on, and that made people think, oh, well, maybe people on the basketball teams and football teams are doing each other. I was like, okay, that could be possible, but you never could tell. And then they used to say a punk could fight. They'd be like, don't mess with no sissy because a sissy will fight you. Well, when the sissies look like the boys and fight like the boys, but beat up the boy, doesn't that mean that the sissy beat up a boy and made him look like a punk? I don't know, child. But anyway, what I'm saying is things have changed over the years. You just can't clock a punk like you used to. The gays you usually, you could tell because they do hair, or they was stealing clothes, or they was with the girls that wrote bad checks. There was all kind of ways to be able to tell if somebody was a punkalicious princess. You could always tell who was a lesbian and a stud though, because they always had baggy clothes and stuff. And sometimes you would, you know, falsely judge because there was a lot of people that wore baggy jeans and stuff that we thought was lesbians, especially when Escape came out. But you could really tell a lot with that. I know somebody's voice now that I thought was a lesbian back in the day, baby. She got 4 kids and 3 baby daddies, and her voice is still deeper than Barry White's. She sound like Shaq when you talk to her. But I'm just saying, times have changed. So now it's a new era, right? In the 2000s and stuff, baby, they done start. Hey, Miss Steph, I got your friend request. I'll look over it at the end. It's hard for me to accept friends on here because I on Facebook because I hit that mark a long time ago. Facebook trying to charge us a bit, trying, and they was like, you gotta pay us to be able to do this and this. I'm like, child, that's okay. The host can just follow. Um, but I love y'all hosts. But that nowadays everything's changed. Now, you remember they used to be like, you're gay if you popping and dropping in the club, but the strippers have never switched up their stripes. The strippers is always grinding with oil and stuff and got on the floor and shake and twirl and pull a dick out. And you find out that a lot of them are not gay, but a lot are, depending on what city you're going to. So I don't know what the deal is on this, but it's hard to be able to point out a gay. Damn, that cum was shooting, baby. Oh Lord, who's sending? Y'all there? Y'all go send the nasty stuff. I know. Wait a minute. I don't do none of that. I don't have a reputation for being out here being a hoe. I might be a hoe with the person I'm with because you deserve a little slut action, but bitch, I don't hit the streets like that. I'll never be outside like that. I'm too old. I done made it to this age with no diseases. I don't want no STDs, no SDDs, no IOVs. I don't want shit. I don't even want an IOU. Bitch, I don't owe you no money. I don't want nothing. All I want to do is be free and clear and mind my black owned business. But continue. So, but if you want to send a pic, I look at it. But what I'm saying is, you just can't tell. So I was asking him, I said, well, what do you think? He said, I don't understand my daddy though. He don't like gay people, but his what did he say? His friend's son is gay. No, his friend's daughter is a lesbian, and he drinks with her, and they do all this and that when they all go out, and he treats her like one of the boys. I said that's deep. He said, but he don't treat me like that, and he said I don't act like no gay person, and I said no, I can't look at you and tell. I did not know that you was gay. He said first you didn't know. I said I did not know that you was gay. He said, oh, so you gonna call me a sissy now? I said, no. Because a sissy is a special word. And you gotta earn that to be a good punk or a sissy. You look like a nigga. And you is a nigga. And you is representing properly as a nigga. To me, I would think your family, your daddy, whoever would want you to be that masculine boy when you come up in the place, because that's what they go for. Who you sleep with shouldn't matter. I don't know though, because honey, the ones that are flamboyant and got good families, baby, they can't wait on the girl to come to the party, baby. They be like, hey, I got my cousin. That's what they go for, but I don't know. Everybody's different, but I will say they most of the fathers would want something like that. And so I asked him, I said, do you think it's possible that your father had an experience with someone gay when he was younger that made him not like gay people? And he said, I don't know. My daddy had just never talked to us about gay stuff. And he said, I got 2 other brothers and a sister. And he said, my sister is bisexual. And I started to think, well, damn, the whole house has got a little something special sprinkled in the juice. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I said, well, when your sister came out as bi, what happened? He said she never came out as bi, but she had a friend that was a stud, and it was known that they had slept together, but she got a boyfriend now. I said, now see them. So he was okay with that. I said, do you think that it's possible that he may think that, because everybody has this whole thing that they think that if you're gay, that you're gonna have AIDS or HIV, right? Um, and the numbers are high in the gay community. I'm not gonna hold you, but at the same time, that's not a true statement because there's plenty of gays, plenty that don't have no diseases, plenty of them. I said, well, did you sit down and try to talk to your father and ask him what it was? He said, no, my daddy disowned me. He don't even like me to come over to the house. I said, wait a minute. And that made me think. I was like, oh, okay. So I said, now I get it. I see why you didn't wish him happy Father's Day. I said, it's because of that. He said, I haven't talked to my daddy in 3 years. And my thing was, and I sit and had a conversation with him. I told him, don't be mad at your daddy because he's ignorant. You just got to understand that whoever he's been around growing up, he's seen certain things and it made him feel like that, right? I know a lot of men say they can't stand how somebody gay acts when they flamboyant and stuff, but what I don't understand about boys, and I will always say this, you will, these are the things that you don't know. Like, a lot of the boys buy weed from a weed man that's gay. They fuck the weed up. They don't give a fuck about him being gay. They be like, that's my nigga, blah, blah, blah. The punks be stealing out the mall. Got you, your girlfriend, your ugly ass kids, got everybody dressed for $20. You don't have a problem with the punk then. A lot of you don't have the problem with the punk if the punk is a hairstylist. He got your braids, your dreads, your fades. He got your girlfriend looking good. You don't care about that. That's your motherfucker. If it's a family member that you're real close to, you be like, that's my gay cousin. I love my cousin. Rock with your cousin. But then if somebody else is gay that you know about, you don't like them. That's a personal thing. I believe when men act like that, then y'all take note. I feel like when they were younger, they did something with a guy or a transsexual or something, and the bitch must have bit their dick and they hold a grudge. The head must have been horrible. Or they did something for the long time with the person. The person was like, I can't keep doing this with you, and cut it off. And the bitch been mad because because I'm going by what people's told me. I know plenty of people that has been messing with straight men for years and years and years, and they cut it off and the boys get mad. And I always sympathize because I tell the girls this too. You know, imagine them dudes that you was hooking up with for a long period of time. When you stop hooking with them, they text a whole bunch, they start showing up at your job, they doing all that stuff. If the boy's crazy enough to do that to you, what you think he ain't going, why would you not think that he would do that to a good old punk that he don't want nobody to know their business? If he didn't represent you and he didn't let people know he was screwing you, what makes you think that he wouldn't get out here and screw a punk because y'all are in the same category? He don't want nobody to know what he's doing with this person. He just knows that he enjoys the sensation and love what it brings to him. But he don't want nobody to know because he even think they're too ugly, they too fat, they too skinny, they too bald headed, they stink, whatever. All thing he knows is he loves them sexually and he don't want nobody to have it. And in some cases, they don't care if somebody else has it. They just want you to know when they call your goddamn phone, you better pick the fuck up, bitch, because they want you to know that you ain't going nowhere because you're gonna be there when they need you, bitch. You's an on-call bitch. Isn't that crazy? But that's if the boys are gonna do that with you, why they wouldn't do it with someone gay? That's all I've been saying. But you know, y'all don't hear me. But anyway, so he went on to talk about like he can't stand his father. He said, last time I talked to my father, he said, I can't have a faggot as a son. I said, not the faggot. Ooh, it's a deep little word. See, I don't like that word faggot. I don't like that word bulldigger. I hate that word. I cannot stand. Somebody called somebody the other day, one of my friends. She was talking about this girl and she said, that looks like a good old bulldigger. I was like, don't do that, bitch. That's not, I don't like that. Because if somebody calls you a cunt, you be ready to fight. I don't like that word either. But I'm just saying, don't, why you got to call them names? I mean, sissies and punks, typically they don't care about them names because they've been heard that all they like. But dyke and bulldigger and faggot and all that old crazy shit. I don't get that stuff. But everybody's different, you know. I guess I just don't. That's not creative for me. I don't like shit like that. I think that's horrible to call somebody them names. You know, I would be like, bitch, your mama. I mean, I had you ready to fight me over some bullshit, but you know, I'm petty like that. But anyway, so I was wondering, I said, well, I wonder if that was just what it was that he's had an experience. I said, well, have you, maybe he's been molested. I said, did you talk to him? He said, I've been molested. I said, do you think that you became gay because of the molestation? He said, no, I liked boys before I was touched on. I said, oh, really now? I said, so this is why you need to talk to your father because your father could have possibly been in a similar situation. He was younger. But see, you men, y'all are, it's only really black men. White men will call you a queer faggot or something, but they'll still be cool with you. They will. The blacks are getting better, but they not there yet. The boys worry too much about what other people think about them. I've never understood it. Here you is, can half read, don't have nothing going for yourself but some nice clothes and some drug money, if that. I'm giving you credit. And you got the audacity to talk about somebody that's doing better than you, that's living their life. Cause you stuck in a little space and ain't going nowhere, but this person is doing everything, being themselves. It's a hater in every parking lot. I just never understood it. But I have heard that a lot of men that have issues with gays have some type of trauma when it comes to being molested or um, getting beat up by somebody gay because they were teasing them. And I'm gonna keep telling y'all, gay people, if a girl or a boy is messing with you, beat them bitches up. I don't give a fuck what's going on. When they get close enough to your face and they calling you them names and that, pick up something and just start swinging. You might lose. Everybody can't fight. But baby, get something. They need to know that you're not scared of them. I don't give a fuck who it is. It could be the hardest nigga in the blank in the nation, okay? Pick up a brick and beat that bitch. Grab it, get a good grip on it. You can tell that you done did good with that brick when you got marks inside of your, in the grooves of your hand, once you done lost the fight or won the fight. You know what I'm saying? You should be gripping that motherfucker like this and beating this bit and don't stop, because even if you get tired, find that inner strength and then switch positions. Beat, because he needs to know or she needs to know that you with it. You might fuck with everybody else, but you gonna stop fucking with me. And that's just what I believe. Fight. Always fight. If you getting picked on by somebody that is trying to mess with you because they don't like something about you, get you some rubbing alcohol, throw that shit in their face. Always be ready to fight, because people need not to play in your face. And if you let them play in your face, it's not them, bitch, it's you. You might have to be on probation. You might have to go to jail for a little bit. But as long as the reason you locked up is because you were defending yourself, bitch, you'll get out of that motherfucker and be just as great as you are. That's all I'm saying. Fight these niggas. The fuck them all. I don't play with boys. I don't care who you are, gay, straight. Fight. Okay? But anyway, so I said, it may be something with that. And he said, no, ain't nothing happened to my daddy. He's something, something, something. I said, well, you should talk to your daddy. And I say that for this. Here's another reason. Oh, yeah, I'm reading. If y'all want to, y'all can comment. I can only read the Facebook comments, though. I can't read the YouTube. But I'll go back later and respond to that as well, because it doesn't do that on StreamYard. Um, but I'm a firm believer that men need to understand what it is to be a father. If you are a father with a gay child, you have to realize this. Eventually, you're going to be old, or eventually something's going to happen where you're going to have to rely on your children. It's in the Bible, it's all over the place. I think I seen it on a billboard not too long ago. You're going to have to rely on your children. Don't treat them kids crazy because it's something you don't understand or it's something that you don't accept. Because when you are sitting here needing help going to your doctor's appointments, if you get cancer or something and you need somebody to fight for you so that they don't treat you wrong, when your hands and stuff start wrinkling up, when your body's not as active as it used to be, and you need somebody to clean your ass, or you need somebody to cook for you or come over and take care of your bills and stuff, you're gonna be horribly disappointed at them children, because they're going to be treating you like you need to be treated. Don't treat them wrong now, and then later on in life you're going to need them. Just don't. I'm telling you now, because I've witnessed it. Don't sit up here and treat them kids wrong, because you're going to need them kids. I know a lot of y'all like, well, God don't go. God gave you them kids. God gave you them children. He didn't give you them children so you can run their lives. He gave you them children so that you can build them to be great, so that they can come back later and take care of you and keep your legacy strong. You need to always ask yourself, if you're one of them fathers or mothers that don't like their children because of their sexuality or what they do or who they date, you need to ask yourself, What am I doing wrong as a parent to where my children or my child cannot come and talk to me about any and everything and feel comfortable? That's deep. Your children scared of you because you're stupid. They shouldn't be, they should be able to, yo, I'm gonna tell you something. I love my mother and father to death. You know, my mother's been dead now for a few years, but everything I do spits a piece of my mother, right? I could not imagine not being able to have great conversations with my mother about and father. I just could not. I could walk in and say, "Whoo, it was a hard day at work." I don't like cussing around grown people, so I haven't cussed like that around my parents. But you know, I say all kind of cuss words. But I can have any conversation with my mother or father without any type of judgment or ridicule or anything. Like I don't have any issues because they really raised us. They raised all of us to pay bills, to go for what you want, to not stay in one position um, and be forced in that position, to just be yourself. They always just ask that we live life safely and we promise to see the world because they don't want us to sit still and just work all the time and not do nothing. That's it. That's it. I mean, I don't understand it. Y'all need to really question yourselves. Like, why are you treating this individual, this child, like this? Because they're not what you want them to be. I'm pretty sure you're not what they want as a parent a lot of the times. I'm sure you're not what your parents wanted you to be, but you didn't give a fuck. You still did you. So why wouldn't you want to put that same energy out for your children? Because I just question, do you really love them? And then I wonder, I say, well, maybe it's because they see themselves in their children and they are mad about that. Well, if that's the case, it's like, okay, you see yourself in your children. You see how your life was growing up. You see what you went through. So why would you want your child to go through that? Now, I do know there's a lady that comes in here that has a gay son and they're Caucasian. And she says she doesn't mind her son being gay. She said she just hates that he is gay because of how society will treat him. And I'm like, you need to be teaching him how to have self esteem and how, you know, some guts, like to be somebody. Like, don't tell him not to be gay. Tell him if you're gonna be gay, you need to be about your business. You need to be a respectable gay. You need to get out here and work, pay bills, and let people know you for being you. Because I do know a lot of times with gay people, and I think this is another thing, but it's no different than straight when you think about it. A lot of gay people are just, you just don't respect them because of what they do. Like a lot of gay people are constantly talking about sucking everybody's dick and fucking people and getting fucked and money and stuff. They all are in love with like Little Kim and Megan Thee Stallion and all that. And in their minds, they're just like, oh, I'm a bad bitch. I'm like this and this. Now women do that too, but as gays, it's just like, why are y'all? What is all that about? Because Little Kim is the shit. We all love her, but here's the thing: she couldn't possibly be out here sucking everybody's dick and making no money. Her shit sold was because of music. There's nothing cute about her. Now we all love Megan Thee Stallion, Lil Kim. I still love Foxy Brown, a lot of different people. But here's the thing: you really could not have taken it past that music in real life. Like you would have every disease listed if you got out here and sucked everybody's dick for a Rolls Royce and all of those shit. Niggas ain't letting you fuck them and giving you shit like that. That is a lie. It's just the music, right? But I notice a lot of gay people, they do that. And I will even say that it's a lot of gay people mixed with young girls. That is that's what they go for. That's the image they want. Big bright pocketbooks, gloss and gloss and gloss, all the different shades when it comes down to hair and the ass all out and sucking dick and fucking. That's all it is, right? So I can see why people be like, oh God. But that ain't a reason not to like nobody. That's just like, oh bitch, I don't want to be like you type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't think a lot of gay people got a lot of positive role models. I really don't. I think they just gravitate to a woman that is known for sucking dick and fucking. They just naturally do that. And little girls do too. They do. Because there's an obsession with sex and ratchet sex that just turns a certain audience on, and the gays is just number one at that list. And if you think about it, it is like that because remember when Lil Wayne came out with Lollipop? All the lesbians look like Lil Wayne. Every single one of them, baby. I don't give a fuck what you say. It was dreads and Lollipop lick, lick, lick. It was nonstop because they went towards that. Me personally, I can listen to all that music, but I know no, I couldn't imagine having 37 type of dicks inside of me. I couldn't imagine sitting up in here fucking a nigga for a car note. A car note? With all these other motherfucking bills, that means all he got to do is sell some dick and give me some money for a car? What about the other shit? Fuck that. Me personally, I just couldn't imagine throwing pussy on a man's mustache for a couple of dollars. Because life is more than one bill. Bitch, shit. Life is more than one bill. One bill, bitch. Life is a whole episode, bitch. In life, it's like an episode of Ripley's Believe It or Not, girl. I can't believe this bill is this high. I can't believe this is my bill. That's the type of shit. I would probably be like, I can't believe I done did this with this nigga for a hug and a kiss and some nut on me. Ew. That's ew. But that's what so many other gays and the young girls do. They want to suck and fuck and don't get nothing but a couple of dollars. And that's only because they don't have the role models to teach them better. Like, friend, you could be that type of gay or you could be this type of gay. You don't have to be like them, but you can at least look at that and say, okay, this is what I want. Because I used to remember when we were younger, everybody was talking about how they like the dub dealers, right? They love a good dub dealer. And I ain't even gonna lie, I've always thought the drug boys was cute when I was younger until I realized them bitches get shot, go to jail, and look slow and have a whole bunch of kids, and they carry STDs. So I was like, ooh, can't do these niggas, honey. But I love to see a good thug passion, right? That's what T.I. stood for back in the day, Thug International. And I was just like, you know, I used to love them, but only until I was like 18, maybe 17. And I was just like, oh, girl, I don't want no thugs. They too mean and sensational, but I do like a good old, masculine man. And then it just made me think, I was just like, this is crazy. These people are fucking these boys because they think they can get some money from them and this and that. But here's the thing. Most of them don't have no money. They just have a way to front and get dummies like you. So it's like, where's your role model? I also told myself a long time ago, when you're thinking about dating a dope dealer, think about the benefits of being with a dope dealer and how long it makes sense, right? Because in my mind, when I'm thinking of a dope dealer, I have not met a 60-year-old thug yet that hasn't been shot, that ain't been to prison, that don't have any kids, that live in a big house and have nice cars. I ain't met one yet. Find them. Where you at? Because I ain't seen them. I ain't seen them. Where they at? Because most of them get shot. Most of them don't have no damn life. They done been in and out of jail. And if they go to prison and they get out at a good time, they still got to take years and years and years to build up credit and stuff to be able to have something on their own. If they've been in prison or going to jail and then got out of jail, the first thing they have to do is have to find someone to live off of. So majority of the time they go back to their mama's house or their daddy's house if they still alive, and then they go from there to a dumb girl or a boy, because that's what they do, whether y'all want to admit it or not. And then, oh, he's cute. Hi, I'm like the boys up top from the big cat. That's that. I just had a little eye candy flash through here, but don't worry, I don't want it like that. I just look and keep on going. But I'm just saying, it's ridiculous because I haven't met one that's older that has survived and did everything on his own. They all got some type of mark on them. So why would you want that? You need to be taught at a young age. They may look like this, but they're not going to be like that at 60. Do you realize a lot of young people now are saying they don't see themselves living past 30, 35 like that's motherfucking old? Bitch, that's young. What's wrong with you? I don't know if I'm going to make it to see 30. You slow. I ain't never said no shit like that. In my mind, I'm seeing myself living 100 years old, 100 years with no back problems, no knee problems, nothing. Looking gorgeous. Because if you claim it, you know what I'm saying? It could come to you. So I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna claim being young and dying. Anybody do no shit like that? I'm gonna claim to be cute and successful. You date the thugs and be silly and die early and all that little shit. I wants to take good trips, hang around people that's got something in life and that want something out of life. I want to be in places where people are going to be able to dance and act nice and pop and drop if they want to and go sit down and have a drink and be casual and classy. I don't want to be where they're going to shoot. I don't want to be where they might fight. I don't want to be where they shooting towards you, by you, at you, near you. I don't want to be none of that. I want to be in places where I can be like, oh, but this is nice. This is cute. And you really got to ask yourself, what is it about you that makes you even want to be in situations with them type of people? That's all I'm saying. So when he was sitting up here talking about it, I was just like, I don't know what to tell you. I said, I believe that you should reach out to your daddy. It's been 3 years. Talk to him because you don't want your daddy to die and you ain't got to, have this closure with him. He said, no, I don't fuck with my daddy. My daddy's this and this and this and this and this. And I said, well, let me ask you a question. Do you love your daddy? He said, I love my father. Because without him, he said, I would not be here. I said, do you love your mother? He said, I love the fuck out my mama. I said, okay. Are they still together? He said, no, they ain't been together in over 10 years. I said, okay. I said, well, do you think maybe your father see your mother in you? He said, no, because I've been gay for longer than that. He used to tell me when I was younger to stop hanging with all the guys. Because I do believe parents know when you're gay. He said he used to tell me to stop hanging with all the guys. They tried to force me to get a girlfriend when I was 14. I said, what? I said, but you don't. He said, I've never, then this is his exact words. And I asked him, could I interview him? And he said, yes. So we might have to put him on the show one day. But I do care about people's privacy and stuff. So I need him to be comfortable before he comes on the platform. Maybe we can have him in the background with a little picture or something. But he told me, he said he has never been feminine. He said he's never acted gay whatsoever. He said, but he think his daddy knew because his grandparents used to tell him they act alike, which means he used to act like that. And I said, well, your daddy might have been a little curious when he was younger. It's a lot. And so I guess my question to you guys is, I got a man bringing my UPS package in, y'all, so be ready. My question to you all is, do you think that fathers should be acknowledged by their gay children, even if they don't accept them? Okay. Why are you looking like that? What happened now? Hot. Is it hot? It ain't. Why does package look like you done tried to eat it? Look at this. I guess somebody tried to deliver it. But this ain't, you ain't taking this responsibility. You ain't saying this ain't you. Nah. I have to say that damn thing look like it came from China. It got a hose, so somebody tried to come deliver it, and I guess it had a hold on it? Yes, I don't know what. Oh, they tried to deliver it on the weekend. How? Okay. But I thought y'all don't deliver on Saturday and Sunday. I don't know. I don't either. See, this is what happened when you ain't working. You need to stop playing. Oh, ain't nothing busted. I was waiting on it to be busted. What the hell? Now, see. Oh, this is open. No. I ain't gonna blame you. I ain't gonna blame you because I ain't gonna blame you because I know you ain't about that life. But I'm just like, this is crazy shit. Look at the damn. So look at these dents. You shouldn't even throw this package around because you can tell me I can be mad. It looked like they tried to open it. What? Did it come from here? Was it? Oh no, I don't know which one it came from. It came from Memphis or what? It's crazy. Oh, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna leave it alone. I ain't shit busted. I ain't mad. This is dumb. Let me say, cause I know that's what you ain't now. I ain't even mad at you though. I just like this is crazy. You could have signed this, cause you know ain't nobody gonna. Oh yeah. This is you see me now.
Well, maybe the next one will be perfect how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, see, you so nice. But you know that looks crazy as hell. I'm sitting up here like, what's going on? Hell, I thought you tried to bite it or something. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Okay, y'all. So, yeah, but do y'all agree with that? Do y'all think that um a member, I'm gonna just say that, of the LGBTQ community, do you think that they need to reach out to their parents on Christmas, Mother's Day, Father's Day, any of them days, and acknowledge them as a parent if they don't accept them for who they are? Because I'm a firm believer, like I was telling him, after he told me about how his father doesn't accept him being gay, I was really thrown off because this boy is masculine. He does. I have not. I've known him now for 4 years, and I didn't know he was gay. You know, I don't be digging in people's business anyway. So if they don't talk to me and tell me about that, then I don't know. I know he had said that he wasn't single, because at one time this girl thought he was really cute because she was like, his teeth is so pretty and he's nice. She said, I wonder if he got a girlfriend. So I asked him. He said, nah, I ain't single. I got somebody. And he left it at that. I didn't know it was a white man. I didn't know it was a man. I know y'all gonna be like, did you not? I did not know. I did not walk around with a gaydar. I don't know who's gay and who's straight. Part of the reason is 'cause probably I don't care. But I don't know. But I don't think you should acknowledge the parent. If the parent is stupid, the parent is stupid. Why should I give you all my love and support when I know you don't support me? I don't walk around here saying, oh, you shouldn't have had kids before getting married. I don't walk around here saying, oh, you should keep that job and stop switching jobs. I don't walk around here saying, oh, I don't like your hair or your body like that. I don't do none of that shit. I'm not saying me personally, I'm just saying in general, as your child. So if I can't do that to you, why would it be okay for you to do it to me? And for him to be that upset, he was really, really sad about his father not talking to him for 3 years. And I told him, you're going to have to get therapy for that because, that affects you. And especially with him being gay. And now that I think about it, he's gay and he has a white husband. Well, boy, he said it's his boyfriend. A white boyfriend he's been dating for 2 years. As a parent, don't you think that the more that you push your child away, they find different people to fill that void? Think about what I'm saying to you. You may not accept him, but somebody's going to love him for who he is. And if you don't want to do it, there's no issue with him finding somebody that will, because they will find somebody that's going to love them. And that may be the person that uses them more, or that may be the person that completely eliminates you out the picture because they treated him or her so good that they don't see the point of even having you as that parent to talk to and deal with. And you really cannot be mad at that because you did it. I don't know why parents are so serious about stuff. And I know people say, well, so that's what I was gonna say about this other person. God damn, he's fine too. Oh Lord, he's really cute. Hey boy. Hmm, girl. And he pulled up and something sound like a go-kart. Um, but I'm a firm believer of that because did I break this? Y'all, I think I broke my tablet. Ain't this about a peach? I hope I ain't broke this tablet. Damn, girl, I done broke this damn tablet. This is crazy. Okay, y'all, I done broke this tablet. I can't do this no more. I don't know what I done did. I done slammed it down. Tablet ain't been okay for 4 years, and here I gonna break it, but I'm gonna be bootleg. I'm gonna put a piece of tape on it for now. But I just don't think you parents understand that. When you don't accept your child, you pushing your child to someone that will. And a lot of times your child will go out here and look for anything, right? My mama and daddy don't accept me being gay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to. Oh, hey, how you doing? I'm sorry. I don't have COVID though. I promise I don't. How can I help you?
Well, it's my first time here, so
Okay.
I'm pretty tired.
So you like energy?
Yeah, just for today.
So you needing it for a long term or
Well, I had just got off of work, but I'm just a little bit too tired. I don't want to go to bed right now, so.
so let's talk. It is now 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock almost. What how long you want to be up? I mean, because there's levels to it. I'm saying because this is healthy.
He says levels to it.
It's levels. You can be up until a regular one will probably keep you up an extra 5 hours. Minimal, you can do the medium level. That'll probably keep you up until like 10 tonight. And then I have one extreme
Now keep me
that
up
can
until
keep
like 3.
till tomorrow. Yeah, you'll be up for a minute. I've been doing this for a long time. I know it. I own it, so I know it
No,
very well.
I want to be up until at least like 11, 12. But I do want to go to sleep early. That's the thing. Like I would go to sleep like around like 3 o'clock in the morning, but like as soon as I get off work, I'll go to sleep until 10 o'clock. Like I'll
The
be
next night or
no,
10 o'clock
like
that
I'll go to
morning.
home right now. Like
Uh-huh.
I'll go home right now and I'll be sleeping probably till like 7, 8
Tonight.
tonight.
But you want to wake up to be past that.
Right. I want to be a past that
So
for
I
sure.
would just so this way I would tell you to do the.
And I'm not a picky person at all. I'm not picky.
Oh, good. Okay. So I'm known for making whatever you tell me works for you. So each drink is healthier than like Red Bulls and stuff, right?
Okay.
So it don't have the sugar and none of that. And it's gonna have like vitamins. It'll have like this in it, and it's a lot. But I'm good at this. So if you tell, do you like tropical or fruity stuff?
Fruity.
I make some real fire, and I would tell you to try like the medium, maybe now. And then if you are okay with that, that's your level that you need to stay on
Yeah,
every
that's
time
cool.
you get one.
Do you guys are you guys required to have the mask on?
No, we not. But I'm not gonna let no bitch. Not saying you. I'm not gonna let nobody get sick in here and say I did it because you know that's what they do. They be like, "Oh, I went in there and got sick at the store by the owner," and I'm like, "No, I want to be able to say you's a lie. You ain't got sick because of me. You got sick because your ass was outside looking stupid." But we're not required to have the mask on. But I just and most of the people that come in here don't have it, but I always keep it on just
This is
because
more safe than sorry.
for them.
Mm-hmm.
Because I ain't even gonna lie, I do have allergies, and I don't want to be coughing and they looking at me crazy. I'm just telling you.
No, I feel you.
I'm about that life. I try to think. I'm an Aries, so I try to think logical at all times. So I
Are
don't
you a spiritual person?
like religious wise.
Just in general.
Uh, mm, mm,
You
mm,
seem
mm.
like you have good energy. That's why I asked.
I'm an Aries. I got like 9 good personalities. Yeah, as long as they like you, they could.
Yeah, I
I
feel
don't let people play in my face though. But now
you. I
I
feel
am.
you.
I'm spiritual with that. I don't believe in being around nothing that is not going to keep me in a positive place. Because I don't see the point. You know, I don't need to go back and forth with you, and I'm already naturally happy. So I'm just gonna let you do you, and I do me.
Yeah,
Kind
I'm
of
the
that.
same way, but I'm not an Aries. I'm a
You Gemini.
Capricorn.
Oh, good.
I'm in January.
That's a compatible friend with me.
Oh, is it?
It
I
is.
did not know that.
Now I don't be all in the astrology like that, but I
I'm
definitely
not
know
into
my
that.
they say Aries are about making money and they're leaders. And I definitely believe that. Because I've been my own boss
Right,
for
right.
years on top of
Yeah.
years. So
Self-explanatory.
you know and it don't look good when you come in.
Right.
Because most of us gotta have a little something in the background that's gonna make you think
Got that little juice and whatnot. Yeah.
we will definitely not. We have
I
Kelly
feel you.
Clarkson in here majority of the time.
Who?
Kelly Clarkson. See, you don't know who that is?
I'm not from here.
She's not either. Kelly Clarkson was on American Idol.
Uh, wait. The white girl with the
Yes.
curly blonde brown hair.
Now that's Carrie Underwood.
Carry on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Then.
But that's what we usually playing in here. It
Oh,
usually be that or music from like the 80s or the early 90s.
good vibes. That's
Always. You
good.
can look at the reviews. It's like 300 and something of it. And we got all fives.
Yeah, I had came here last time, but you guys were closed, even though you guys said open.
What day was it?
It was like a couple days ago. It was probably like around 12 though. It was
And
like
oh, I went to lunch. So
that's probably what it
you
was.
see the
Yeah.
sign right there? So the
You
one on
guys
the
closed.
door.
Yeah.
So usually it's turned around if I was gone to lunch because well, my mother passed away a couple years ago, so a lot of times I will leave when it's not real busy, and I'll go get food and stuff
Oh,
and
just a
take it
little
to my
quick trip.
father.
Hmm.
Well, yeah. So then I'm using back, or I'll exercise because I go to the park and I'll like walk for 2 hours. I try to keep myself in a positive place.
Yeah, that's good.
So, but if I'm not there, you can always call or text, and I can let you know when I'm gonna be here or how long it'll be before I come back.
Right.
Because I'm usually here 7 days. If
That's
I'm
good.
not, or because I have a salon too, so a lot of the times if I go, I'll be in the salon, and I go for lunch, then I come
This
back.
blonde right here.
Now my salon's in the other part of Antioch,
You
but
do dreads and stuff.
I did. I'm trying to be like really away from that stuff.
Why?
Sick because I've been doing hair since I was 14 and I'm 40. I'm sick of it. I wanna
Your
just
hands
cut
getting
hair.
tired.
I can still add up money. So as long as that hand can do that, I'm good.
Right.
I want to be in a place where I don't have to do it. So when I was younger, I had to do it because I knew I wasn't gonna work no more fast food. Because I graduated and went straight to hair school and I only had to go 3 months. So I haven't had any job besides doing hair until I started doing this.
Mm.
And this was in my salon for 3 years before I even
So how
did
long you
this.
been having this?
So this building has only been here 4 years, and I've had it the whole time
Oh,
because it was grass at first. So I
all this
built
was
it.
grass.
It was like it was across the
I
street.
feel like they need to put a drive, like a little drive plate, like
We have
it's you
tried to
know,
get it.
like
They won't
damn,
let us.
why
I don't know. They're fighting it. They will not let us. I think it's because they're supposed to be putting restaurants right there.
restaurant?
So now I know this sounds crazy, but I went to the meetings. That's one of the reasons I got this building. Sonic is supposed to go like directly across the street.
Okay,
Something's supposed to go there. And then you know all the woods that are right there at that
yeah.
red light.
Before you
They're
get to
clearing all of that out. I know they're definitely doing that. They're clearing all of that out. And have you been to Lenox Village, Nolensville?
no.
Have you been over to the new Tanger Mall?
Oh yeah, yeah,
So there's a Thornton's over there. Have you
yeah.
seen
Right.
that?
Yep.
Across the street from Thornton's, you see them apartments.
Yes.
So at the bottom, if you haven't been over there, you wouldn't know this. But at the bottom is like a whole bunch of shopping plexes. Like where it's like where you can shop it, but they're not there yet. It's just like if you go in, it's nothing, no drywall, nothing. It's just where people have to pick it and then
Right.
build it out.
Right.
They're putting that there. So we're getting one right over there. So I think since they already know what's going to happen, they're like blocking it from happening. And plus, if people can get in right there, they would rob everybody because they could easily come in and rob everybody and get right on inside.
Mm.
You got to work, you're going to rob us. You got to go ahead and turn.
Right. Right. You gotta do all that.
You're
Right.
liable to catch a charge of hitting somebody at the dollar store. So I'm assuming that's what it is, but
Mm.
they won't let us have it. All of us is fought to get it, and they just won't do it.
Mm.
Right.
I mean, it's a reason for everything. So.
I mean, it's stupid because I come from this way when I'm coming from home. I would personally like that,
Right. You feel me? Because
but
I have to go that way too, but I have to go all the way around and
I don't
around.
understand it.
I don't understand either, but it is what it is, though.
It is what it is. You
Okay.
look just like one of my old friends. He did. Did you look like him? No, I mean, well,
You funny.
his wife killed him. Oop. Well, see, I mean, but that ain't you. But I'm gonna show you a picture of him because I swear you look just like
Well,
him.
I had just cut off my dreads,
He had
so
them too. He had like red on tip. He was. And this sounds crazy, and I'm not gonna put it on you, but he
mm,
was sitting right there, and was shot like 3 days later. Because he lived in Atlanta, but he was coming
well,
home.
I'm gonna be in the crib for the next 2 days, so damn, my fault.
Oh, it's your
Oh,
fault. You break it, you buy, so
uh-huh.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that to you. Well,
I'm gonna be in the crib for the next 3 days.
it's not a bad thing. I just know you look just like him.
What's his name?
It was Jamar.
Jamar. My name is Jalen.
It's some damn J's. He was. I'm gonna show you his. He was. He was a cool dude. I met him when he was